Okay, we're going to do our pink Dahlia wreath instructional now. Everybody's got a wreath form with a infrastructure in here, pipe cleaners. I'll put that aside for the moment. So everybody's got 3 pieces of gold deco mesh, 12 green, and 42 pink. I'm going to start with putting them all together, and we'll start with the center. This is the stamen, that's the gold. And we're just going to take the gold, hopefully you can see it where I'm at, and just roll it up. If you can hold that between your fingers like this while you roll up the next one and the next one, that's great. If not, you can go ahead and twist have a bunch of the pinks already made here. Those coming into frame. So, if not, then you can twist it off with a pipe cleaner right away. But you should be able to handle that, right? It's a one-time thing, just for the stamen of this flower. So I get all 3 rolled up. Squeeze them together in the middle. And wrap a pipe cleaner around it and twist a few times. So get it tight in there and give it a few twists. That is going to be the stamen of our flower. I'm going to put that aside for right now. I'm going to show you how to do the pink. Take one pink, fold it diagonally, make it a triangle. Take each end of this and fold it towards that center of the triangle. Center. Creates like a cupping situation right there. And when you pinch together on that here, where you're going to place the pipe cleaner, it makes a cute little pink petal, like a pink dahlia flower. So you twist around that. The best way to twist any of these petals so that they stay, like you have your little stem stays in there tight, is to grab it and twist, and then hold on to the twisted section and turn the deco mesh. This way it kind of cinches down and just makes this tighter and tighter so that you can't pull this out. So that's how you'd make the pink. I'll do one more and show you that again. Diagonal fold. And each corner comes into that. Squeeze that up. You have maybe an inch, inch and a half as a stem there. Wrap your pipe cleaner around that. Give it a nice twist so that it's nice and tight on there. And that's it. 42 of those. Down to the green. The green we're going to take and fold also diagonally, but then just scrunch it up from there and hold it in your fingers just like you did with the gold. One more section of green in there. Fold it, cinch it up. So that's 2 of them together, right in the middle. We're going to twist that off and put those aside. There's 12 pieces, so 6 sets of green you want. 42 pink, and then the 1 stamen. So I have a bunch of my pink already made up. Gianna, you could twist off these, finish up those green while I do this. We'll start with our frame. So we go back, and don't worry about how these get arranged until they start getting tight, like the petals start getting tight on here. They're going to look very sloppy. This is the front of the wreath, the part that has the curve upward in the middle of it. I like to usually work from the back, so of course you want the deco mesh on the right side, and stick the pipe cleaners through, give that a few twists on the back side, right through the center. Then we're going to go around 1 pink petal on each of these, and then another ring on here, 1 pink petal on each of these. When we get to the outside, we're going to do 2 pink petals on each of these, and the next one we're going to go to the next wire ring, 3 on each of those. So 12 around the center, the infrastructure, 2 on the first set of wires between each of these cross bars here, and then 3 on the next section in between these crossbars. 3 on the next section. So again, I usually like to hold it on my lap, so that cupped section of the flower you want to be facing towards the middle of the flower. If it goes on the wrong way, that's okay. You'll be able to kind of maneuver it around once things get tight on there afterwards. So don't really worry about it too much. Don't worry about how it's looking. But if you can think of it when you put them on, try to keep that cup section going this way. You might want to work with this on your lap. Like I said, it's kind of easier because you can see the front and the back, or hold it in place a little bit easier. But just one around each of these 6 spokes, and then once more around there. Don't worry how tight they are right now to the center, because as we add more to it, it's going to get fuller and fuller, and then we can arrange the petals once they're nice and tight, and they'll stay in place. Okay, so that's your first section of 6, and like I said, they're a little sloppy looking. We're gonna pull this all together in the middle. Ultimately, these are gonna be tighter. Just give us a few minutes. We'll be right back with all of those. So 6, 12, 2 sets around the infrastructure there. Okay, so that's our 6 and 6, 2 rows around of 6. Now we're going to move out to the first wire ring. And put 2 on each of the first innermost circle of wire. 2 between each crossbar. Okay, so that's our first wire ring around. We're going to go with one more of sets of 3. And you can see how this is starting to really fill out. Push that stamen towards the center, and we can arrange all of these petals once we get completely done. So it's really starting to fill up. So we're going to go ahead and put our last row of petals around, same way, with the cup part facing towards the center, working from the back. We go to the second wire on here, and that gets 3. After you're done and everything is on and secured, you could go ahead and twist all of these white pipe cleaners a little bit neater, so they're kind of, you won't see them from the front, but so the back doesn't look too bad. Or you don't have to. You're never going to see it anyways. So that's 3 between each crossbar, all the way around. Okay, so once we get them all on there, that's all the petals. Go ahead and move those around. And we will move on and start shaping your petals a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and put the green leaves on. So we kind of push down on them, get a little bit of a kink on them. And basically the second to the end, so not the last wire, we're not going to use that for anything, but the second to the last, the third one in, which is graduated the next one up from the one we were working on. I'm going to go ahead and each section between the crossbars, I'm going to put 1 set of leaves in there, like that. if you prefer less of the green, instead of going around the perimeter like we do with the rose wreaths, you can go every other section and have three. Three in every other section. I mean, one in every other section would be three all the way around. So again, with any of our deco mesh wreaths, they tend to, if they're in very direct sunlight, they get a lot of sunlight, some of the vibrant colors may start to sun fade. So what you want to do is get yourself a can of like a Scotchgard or any other brand of UV protectant. It usually comes like in the department where, well, the paint department, but it's made primarily for like outdoor furniture and things like that so that they don't fade. If you put it out in the grass and you give it a good squirt down, let it dry for a few minutes, you should be good to go as long as it has a UV protectant in it. And that is our pink dahlia wreath. Hope you guys had a good time making it. Hope you come back to see us again soon when we're up and running again. And stay safe, everyone. Send us pictures. Let us know how yours came out. Bye.